We'll be here all day going to the rock, House Squad. We will be here all day going to the rock. We know. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I need everybody that can to hit the like button right now. Like while we're all thinking about it, right? Let me thumbs up, please. Thumbs up while we're all thinking about it. No worries. Cell phone. Love you. Okay. Hello everybody that is tuning in. Mocha Drop, Joanne. Nephew, everybody, thumbs up, please, while you can right now. Maurice, good to see you back in the chat. Thank you, Dwayne. Everybody, all hell and broke loose, nephew. All hell and damn broke loose. Brother Ben, I see you. LaFrance, everybody. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock. I can't be long because I think I'm going to do a top well, I'll do a mini version of Monday Night Live, okay? Because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it, y'all. So, it's 1 o'clock. We're really pushing it right now, okay? So we'll do some kind of Monday Night Live light tonight, okay? All right. Because this news couldn't wait until Wednesday. It's really trending heavy. We've had Flintgate, Nashville Gate, and now we have what do we have now, baby? Let me see. We got Detroit Gate. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Take that down. Have you all hit the like button? Have you all hit the like button? Everybody in the chat, have you all hit the like button? Let me know. That's all I want to know. Have you hit the like button already? Yay, nay, thumbs up. Can we get to 200? We need 12 more likes. Just 12 more likes. I am coming off of Reformation weekend. What a great weekend to see Brother Larry in his element and to see so many beautiful people. I told y'all I had no idea all these people that I've never met know me. And so that was just out of body, worthy. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, I was sitting on the back row and Genesis Warren was leaving. She was leaving. And so I see her coming down the back row to, go to the door to leave right before I got ready to leave. And so I see her and she's walking. And so I'm thinking she's walking to somebody on the other side of me to say, hello or something. And so, okay, y'all, hold on, I got the hiccups. Okay. So I'm thinking Genesis Warren is walking over to my area to say hi to somebody she knows, the Genesis Warren. And she walked straight over to my chair and said, "Hey, Tyesse, you don't know me, but I love you." Okay. I got it, sis. Thank you. So I was dealing with that, y'all. Hold on one second. I was just shocked that Genesis Warren knew me and said she loves me. Okay, Genesis, I'm like, hey, girl. Let me see, y'all. We got some breaking news. My goodness, my God. My God, my God. Oh, Jesus. We got breaking news. Let me see what's going on, Top Squad. Let me see what's going on. Let me verify this, y'all. Hold on a second. Okay, TMZ is reporting that Malcolm Jamal Warner of the Cosby Show fame has died. We have breaking news here. TMZ is reporting that Malcolm Jamal Warner, you know him as Theo on the Cosby Show, has died. So we're working to get this information. Okay, hold on. Okay, so yeah, TMZ is reporting that Malcolm Jamal Warner has died, and some people saying that he drowned. Has died after drowning. He was 54. Okay. So we're getting some reports of drowning. Okay. Breaking news, you guys. I'm reporting here exclusively. Malcolm Jamal Warner, best known for playing Theodore Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show, has died in an apparent drowning. He was 54. So we got to figure out what happened here. TMZ broke the news. No other details were immediately available. As soon as we find out more, we'll have the information for you tonight on Monday Night Live, y'all. Okay. No other information is available. It is breaking right now. Okay. So we know that he was survived by his wife and daughter. Okay. And so we'll have information. I'm sure we'll have a lot more information this evening, tonight on Monday Night Live. Okay. I didn't get a chance to share this video to a lot of people, but if you can, please do so. Yeah, I kind of had some some connection to him too. Khaled Brown. Okay. So we have to get back, center ourselves, y'all, and center ourselves and process the news, and then we have to wait for the developments to come out, and then we'll go from there. Okay. There's nothing we can do until we find out more information about what happened to Brother Theo. Also, his Cosby Show family. We're sending our condolences out to them. Okay. We want to thank whoever just joined us. Oh, my Ann Hicks. Thank you, Ann. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love, beautiful. I sure do. Okay. Okay, y'all. We have been to Nashville. We have been to Flint, Michigan. We have been quite a few places, and now we're on our way to Detroit, Michigan. We're on our way to Wayne County. Yeah, we're on our way to Wayne County. I'm sure we'll have more information tonight, you guys. Okay. Yeah, let's go over to Detroit, everybody. Do we have anybody from Detroit in the chat? Anybody from D-Town, 313 in the chat. Do we have anybody from Detroit, the city over there by the river? Anybody in Detroit? We know Chris Marie, I think she's heading to North Detroit. Okay. Let me go to my one of my sources that inboxed me. Let me go to one of my sources. 1 second. Brother Brian, he just hit me up. Okay. Make sure I have that information ready. Okay. Okay, so we got Detroit and out. We just want to try to represent. What up, though? 313. You know what I'm saying? BML for life. Okay, see, a lot of y'all is coming out the bushes, so that means y'all watch. I see a lot of y'all watching from the bushes. Chris Marie says she on her way to the house now. Okay. All right. BMF for life. Yeah. Kwame Kilpatrick. Free Kwame Kilpatrick. Yeah. Okay. So first, let's get this out the way, y'all. Let's get the let's do the Marvin Winans story, y'all. Let's get the Marvin Winans story out of the file cabinet. And Marvin Winans over the weekend, he's trending heavy because you know, he has a lot to get off his chest, and it's his church. He has the right to say what he wants to say. So I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, y'all don't email me. His church, you know, he has the right to say what he wants to say from his theological perspectives, right? Okay. And so the Marvin Winans had a lot to say over at Perfecting, y'all. And this sermon, he had a laundry list. 3 that I can point out right now is cannabis use, the LGBTQIA community, and Greek organizations. The latter being one of his focal points, right? And so he said pretty much anything goes now, so people can't really say nothing about anything. He said a minister told him, don't say too much about cannabis use. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, the LGBTQ, you can't say nothing about the gay folks, he said. And then, of course, he said that, you know, if you're in one of these fraternities, you're going to hell. That's where your ass is on your way to. You're going to burn rotisserie in hell. Okay? Cannabis use, you know, I guess that's sinful, y'all. I don't know if they give you an exemption at the church if you have cancer or if you have chronic illness. Will they give you a pass on it? Because first of all, you know, we do come from the earth, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how that's sinful. I don't like weed. I don't like the smell of it, but we do come from the earth. I'm just saying. The LGBTQ thing ain't shocking. You know, it's a part of the church ecosystem, right? You know, they got to throw a couple of gay things in there, you know, for the gay kids, you know. Why do you say that, Alicia Sheehan? That's kind of strong. Well, don't you think? And you said they're going to see him there too? Oh, okay. And so, William McCrae mentioned last night that Donnie McClurkin weighed in. I couldn't find anything on Donnie, but I'm waiting. I'm really trying my best, y'all, not to really go there with this man because I'm gonna have to go below the belt, and that's not what I want to do. I'm trying to evolve as a blogger, right? And so, as I chew this Tums, y'all, William McCrae was reporting that Donnie McClurkin weighed in on, you know, whatever. I don't know. I haven't found that. If anybody got that clip, send it to me, okay? I'm not eating this Tums. Hold on, y'all. We real over here to Tyesse Report. All right, hold on. Gotta eat a Tums. Hold on. Okay. Girl, I'm trying my best, girl, to let you live. I'm trying to let you live and do your thing. Because I'm trying to evolve as a blogger. But you're not going to stop until I revert to 2022 Tyesse. You're not going to stop. I done told you. Keep playing with me, Donnie. Keep playing with me. I done told you nicely at that. But I'm telling you, keep playing with me. Okay. Back to Marvin Winans. Okay, let me get serious for a minute. I mean, you would think that these people will have enough wherewithal to understand that, you know, the way they're preaching, it is shrinking their audience. It is shrinking people trying to figure out who they are and what they're about, you know, new people. Unless they just want, you know, the same old saints, nobody new, you know, no growth. And these churches are, I mean, really literally dying on the vine. And with the need of money that you have, it just seems like you would be trying to, like, you know, you don't have to compromise on your theology, but just all of this stuff is just so unnecessary. Nobody's telling you to change your theological perspective and how you feel about the Bible, but it's like you would just think common sense would tell you, you know, you're doing way too much to be needing $20 and $30 million to build a church. But I don't think they even think like that. I think there's a delusion over these people. because you don't have enough members to get the job done, you know. So you look like you will want more members to come help you with that church. That's just Tyesse talking. You know, y'all are gonna stay in these holding patterns like you at Atlanta Airport in a rainstorm. At some point, you guys, at some point, this just it gets redundant. It gets really, really redundant. Greek organizations have been the new target of the Black church. I don't know why. Fraternities and the sororities, and you know, I just don't know. And when you think about the Greek organizations, they do oftentimes a lot more than some of these churches are doing from a community standpoint. Am I talking right? Am I telling the truth? Some of these Greek organizations do more than the Black church by itself does. Let me know if I'm talking right. I'm just saying. So, you know, Marvin, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with you. Do we have audio? I'm at a point now. I'm sick of audio. I'm sick of hearing these people. Do we have any audio, honey? Oh, child. Okay, because I don't trust these people be playing their videos. I don't trust them. I don't trust none of them to be playing their videos. Oh, thank you so much. I don't trust you. You know, they liable to give you a copyright strike for video. Let me do this audio. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust you. Okay, let's go here. We're gonna claim fair use always to protect our brand. Now, yeah, I'm gonna claim fair use always. Okay, so let's get started here, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this audio for the official Tyesse report. Okay. So wait. Okay. Okay, he irks me, honey, so I don't want to use his voice. Okay, I'm taking him too. Okay, so let's okay, girl, come on, get to the video. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of her. Okay, well, here we go.
All these kind of Greek mythology, it's a lie. And if you in it, you on your way to hell. Now, ain't no need of you trying to come to talk to me afterwards. I don't care how many poor people you save. I don't care how many houses you build. If you are in something that has an allegiance other than Jesus, you're in a lie. I don't care what bishop just crossed over. I don't care none of that stuff. I'm going to stay with this book. Men love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil. Come on out of here.
All right. As I said, honey, you know, that's his theology. That's how they preach over at these churches, y'all. You know, that's how they preach over here at these churches. Going in and out. Oh, y'all can hear it? Oh, girl, honey, let me go get this thing, honey. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, child. Where'd that thing go? Oh, here it is right here. I don't have to go nowhere. Well, I thought hearing this man all day long, y'all. Okay, hold on. Y'all talking about y'all couldn't hear it, and it was going in and out. Okay, y'all, let me see what's going on here. I heard more than enough. Oh, okay. Y'all get sick of these damn people. Okay. Continue to share this video. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Maureen W. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, sis. Okay.
Very 10%. Method 2. John, that's 2 3 at me.
Okay. I don't want to hear this boy in this video. I don't want to hear him. You know, she's been wearing. I'm sick of her too. Want to hear him either. Okay, I just want to hear the video. Okay, girl, I want to hear you. Tired of her. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna wait for this person to stop talking, and then we're gonna play the video. Wait for them to finish talking, and then we'll play the video, and then we'll let y'all hear what's going on here. Oh, wait a minute, I can fast forward good. Okay.
With all these kind of signs and all these kind of Greek mythologies, it's a lie. And if you in it, you on your way to hell. Now, ain't no need of you trying to come to talk to me afterwards. I don't care how many poor people you save. I don't care how many houses you build. If you are in something that has an allegiance other than Jesus, you're in a lie. I don't care what bishop just crossed over. I don't care none of that stuff. I'll stay with this book. Men love darkness rather than light because their deeds are evil. Come on out of here.
What's up, family? So I want to.
All right, baby. Okay. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Okay, honey. He said y'all are dark and evil. Could y'all hear that? All I want to know, can y'all hear that? Y'all heard the man. He said your deeds are evil. And he said he don't care what bishop that crossed over. We know who he's talking about. Interesting. Okay, God, I hear you. I got you. Oh. At the end of the day, as I said, and I'll continue to say, pretty soon they're gonna start just closing these churches up. Mega churches are gonna start closing the way the small and mid-level churches are closing. You're gonna see somebody that's, one of these mega pastors or some of these bigger churches. You're gonna see the pastor come on and make the announcement that, we're gonna have to go ahead and shut this down. Because it be fraternity people watching your ministry online. And now they're leaving your online ministry. You isolating all of these groups of people. You should be telling them the good news, not making people feel bad about themselves. I don't know, y'all. Who am I? You got people out there watching you that support you online, and they may be a sorority member or fraternity member. So what did Christ die for? Is still sending us to hell. They have a fascination with hell. They love hell. So they can't pledge what you can sing with secular artists. Well, yeah, he just took an envelope from that boy Justin Bieber's. Good point, Brother Theo. Michelle Holly says nobody is staying poor and ignorant and calling it serving God. Nobody is serving God that is afraid of reading a book other than the Bible. Okay, so let me go ahead and just block them because evidently they're new and they don't know. I tried to delete it quietly. I tried to delete the comment quietly. They want to come in and they want to be an executive producer, and I'm gonna help you get your new position as punishment trailer director. Don't come in your channel, breaking no news. I've already discussed it. So now you're going to be the managing director of the punishment trailer. Okay, now you're going to be over there in the punishment trailer handing out sandwiches at lunchtime. He said, don't come and talk to him afterwards. So that means people who denounce still going to hell. I mean, the way he said that, it's like, the way he said that, Tyesse, like, he don't want to hear nothing from nobody and he ain't got nothing else to say about it. So you can't even have, can I come to your church and we discuss me? Figuring some things out. No, I'm done with you. Okay, well, baby, listen. I'm letting y'all know this right here, the current model of the Black church is not sustainable. You don't have to accept the gays. Okay, we know y'all ain't there ever gonna be there. But I'm just letting y'all know this current model is not sustainable. So some of y'all need to go and start looking for some boxes. But you're not going to raise no $20 and $30 million with this type of model. No, it's not. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's not gonna happen. All right. Yeah, I'm home. Lucy, I'm home. Yeah, I'm back at my desk. All right, y'all. I know why you're all here. Let's be honest. I know why most of y'all are here. Ooh, child, we got a whole situation, honey. That was like an appetizer. We got a whole situation with Charles Ellis over in Detroit, Michigan. Remember, we're still in Detroit, by the way. Well, you know what? Since we better move. Oh, yeah, we better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Tyke, you better. It's nighttime. Let's do the. It's after dark. With this story, okay, yeah. Bishop Charles Ellis, the third. Okay, we got you. And he is from Greater. Baby, listen, what's the church called? Greater Grace Temple. Oh, good. Okay. Ooh, y'all, there's a lot to unpack here. I don't know if y'all caught the tea, but it is trending real heavy on TikTok. I don't know if y'all caught the tea already, but it's trending. I touched bases on it a little bit yesterday. William did too. Okay. Let me bring this down. There was a woman that had an issue of blood. No, Tyesse, that's the other story. Okay. There is a woman. That's from the Bible. There is a woman in Detroit, Michigan that goes by the name of Melodic. And she says that her and Bishop Charles Ellis III has had a relationship for 20 years. Starting when she was in her 20s. We don't know how old she is now. But we got a picture of this lady. She has freckles and stuff in her face. And she goes by the name of Melodic over on TikTok. And now she posting pictures. She talking about, she was at their anniversary and she was at different functions and stuff. 20 years. It's 2025. And okay, so 2005. Oh my God, man, what is going on? So you're probably in your 40s now, huh? Okay, problem. Bishop Ellis is married and got 3 kids. I think he had 1 child that passed away. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. I want to attribute that if he didn't, but I think he may have had 1 child that has passed away. But don't quote me on that. Okay, so this man is happily married, and you say you've been with him for how long now, Mama? Miss Melodic. Now I'm not playing her video because in her video she is showing bank statements. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring you down, Melodic. Y'all share this video because I didn't send nothing out. She's sharing bank statements from Bank One, with her name on it and his name on it, Charles Ellis. That don't really mean nothing, sweetheart, because you can put anybody's name, you add anybody's name to your account. So I don't, I mean, that's a receipt, but yeah, that ain't really a receipt. That's kind of like one of the kickball lady receipts. I got this message from somebody in the fire squad. I'll go over with you at this time. Okay, hold on. Somebody in the fire squad out of Detroit, Michigan, I believe. It says, and I quote, at 10:24 this morning, Tyesse, she pulled out a Bank One statement. Chase has not been Bank One since 2004. I can't believe she would have something that old in her possession. She had to have been wrestling with doing this for a long time. I think it's the same GG kickball lady spirit. You in the book. My beloved Fire Squad member. You in the book. This lady is over there. We don't know a lot about her. She over there dancing to R. Kelly. It's just like we're gonna stick with our motto here at the official Tyesse Report. We're gonna take each case as a case-by-case basis. Okay. We're gonna take each case as a case-by-case basis, go through it and see what it is. We're not going to be like wide swapping all church scandals with men, right? We're not gonna do that. Ma'am, okay. What's blaring for me, because I took most of the afternoon and looked through all of this stuff. What's blaring for me is I don't understand what you want. Okay, case by case basis, whether it's GG the kickball lady, and I'm being honest. After Nashville Gate with J-Rock and these people that are going through mental health crises, all kinds of trauma and stuff, y'all. I don't have time to be rolling out this shit like we used to. Uploading the videos, uploading receipts. It's becoming draining to me, spiritually draining. People are using bloggers now as an arm of their revenge tours. J-Rock and Bishop Matthews, I'm being honest, y'all. It put a little bad taste in my mouth because it was all over the place. And so now, honey, I'm not going to be sitting up uploading your receipts for you. What I will do is direct the Tyesse Squad. You want to go look at her page and go through the receipts. I'm not doing it here. I'm not going to be an arm of your vendetta tour. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Especially when it's not a case that I need to get out here and let people know about. There is spiritual manipulation. There is pastors that are predatory. Those stories, we will present them when they come to us, right? But look at the Crown guy over there in Florida. They say that lady that they was trying to help bail out, then turned on him and said, you some type of blogger. Help me get to my man Todd Hall. And these people are not well, y'all. They be obsessed with these men. I'm just telling y'all, they say she done turned on the Crown guy and talk about what type of blogger I need you to help me get to my man Todd Hall. And they was trying to bail her out. Mocha drop, I fainted. I fell off. So let me see here. Her name is Melodic. Now this man got to deal with all this rigmarole and mess. Y'all better be glad Larry Reed is no longer, Dr. Reed is no longer actively, on these stories like this. Because, it's keeping this stuff beneath the surface. Not saying that myself and William and other bloggers are not able to get the story moving. But Larry is a whole nother type of situation if it hits his channel. You know what I'm saying? Not to diminish me and my brother William and other bloggers, but we're not Larry. Okay. So it's kind of keeping these stories because Larry is on some whole. One moment. Okay, so what was I saying? Got us a team. Have you been taking notes? You're the secretary. Have you been taking contemporaneous notes? Bishop Ellis has married a lot of my couples. Yeah, he has, Crystal Marie, and he'll do it again. People are asking that question, LaFrance. Her motive is really unclear. You know, he been taking care of you. They over there using words like tricking. Bishop Ellis is 67 years old. He just turned 67 last Monday before last. Okay. He's 67. And so 20 years, that means they've been around since he was in his 40s. And it's all alleged, of course, because this is one woman in a car with a bank statement that has her name on it, a Bank One statement, and her name is on it, and somebody named Charles Ellis is on there too. So I don't know if that's exactly proof, ma'am, that, you know, this is, you know, we've seen cases where people falsify stuff like this. Now, Bishop Ellis, you know, we have to be balanced over here, Bishop Ellis. She over there posting pictures like this. Okay. Now, Bishop Ellis, you got your Gilligan's Island hat on and stuff. The skipper. Now, she is over there posting some pictures that I can't talk around. Okay, this do not mean nothing, no, Bishop Ellis. It does not. But she also posting videos talking about, I'm at my man's anniversary party. Now, ma'am, if you over there at his anniversary party, that's kind of low if you know he's married, right? Okay, yeah, that's a little low vibrational. Okay. But you know, this could be a picture of him just hugging a fan or a church member, y'all. I mean, we can't really read too much into these pictures. We've seen people set this up. Look at Gigi. Look at the kickball lady. Got some good dick one time and has lost their minds. It happens, you know. All right. Yeah, her name is Melodic, and she don't seem to have no other social media. She got that look in her eyes. That's a spirit on this lady. I have the gift of discernment. There is a spirit on her. And so Bishop Ellis, I need y'all to be careful who y'all be inviting y'all circles. There's a spirit on her. I see the same spirit on the kickball lady. Her name is Melodic, and Melodic Insurance, and she says she sells, what she sell? Life insurance. Oh, baby, wait a minute. She sells life insurance. Thank you, Paula S., for joining Patreon. God bless you, woman of God. Okay, so what she sell? She sells insurance. Baby, it is pouring down, Ty Squad. When I tell you it is pouring down outside, baby, look like when what's his name? When Moses got the animals in the boat. Oh God, here go another one. Allegedly, Bishop Charles Ellis has been having an affair with his wife and mistress. Has been having an affair with his wife and mistress attending his birthday celebration. Oh, that wasn't an anniversary. That was a birthday. Okay. Yes, she sells life insurance and stuff, y'all. That's what she says she do. You know, Miss Melodic. I write life insurance and annuities, helping you leverage economic freedom. You do? Okay, she got she got some new posts since I checked in last. Oh, this 54 minutes ago. Take this down. I'm sick of her. Okay, take that down. Okay. Okay, so she posted everything that everybody hitting her up with. They wearing her ass out. Detroit is not playing with her ass. And then I guess she's reposting it. Why do women cheat with married men? Okay, maybe this is what she's doing. Okay, then she posted, I confronted him in 2023 personally. Ma'am, what do you want? Oh, these people are nerve-wracking. This man, allegedly, okay, he's a bishop. You are having a relationship with him, allegedly. Now you're in your car. What do you want? Do you want money, attention? Are you trying to do a Risa Tisa? What do you want? What would you like? That's what we're all trying to figure out. Because y'all don't understand. You can ruin relationships with the children, with the wife, with the church. It has all kind of reach. They don't get that. Sometimes the wife will say she's understanding and forgiving, but her trust has been fractured forever with her husband. I don't know. I don't know what this woman wants. Like, what would you like? Because sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, this come across as y'all trying to get some type of Risa Tisa action going on. You try to build your damn TikTok or something. Because this is random, So basically, for what I could gather, you guys, she said that she said she wanted to cleanse herself, get the word out, basically, that I was with a married. Okay, this is the last time I saw him. We took this picture in 2022. Okay, we see the picture, man. We see the picture. Okay, that's the last time you saw him. Okay, what do you want? This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is where we're at. Okay. This is her and Bishop Ellis. And then with this photo, we don't know. He may have been just smiling with somebody that wanted to take a picture. That's the kind of mental illness we're dealing with out here now. Bishop Ellis may have been, and I'm not taking up a Bishop Ellis, but he may have just been taking a picture with somebody, and now this been weaponized. And listen, Bishop Ellis may or may not have been intimate with her one time. And that one time has led to this. It has happened before. But, that's alleged, of course. Ooh, Jesus, honey. It would help if y'all would come out and stop doing all these damn Blues Clues and Agatha Christie riddles. They don't care. I don't think they care. Theo, I don't think they care. This is the video she did that I got my attention. This is her in her car. And you see that look? That look is this, yeah. Mm-hmm. You see that look? That's the same look as in that woman eyes, the kickball lady. It's deceptive. I see it. I see that spirit on them. Male or female, I can recognize that spirit. It's in bum eyes too. I don't know what they want. Okay, now she's showing a bank statement, a Bank One statement. Her address is on it, y'all. That's why I'm not uploading the video. Okay. Let's just listen to this audio, girl. I'm so sick of these people. Let's get the audio. Let me see something. Maybe she wanted to cleanse all of the, the late nights and early mornings she had allegedly.
So, okay. So let me respond to you about texts and pictures and things getting together. So this is over off and on since 2002, really to like 2018. So. I have lots of things, pictures and things like that. Like we didn't take pictures of like intimate things because it was a secretive relationship. And so it wasn't like I was looking to expose him. And of course he wanted to keep things private. So that's that. But I do have bank statements. Like he put his name on my account. I don't know if that helps you, but you can see that Charles H. Ellis III. I'm not doing this to like really like make this messy, like exposing him, like, it is what it is at this point. It's my story, it's my testimony of what God did in my life. This is another statement. Okay, this is 2006, one is 2004. But really, I just have a women's ministry. And so if I can help another woman overcome and learn her value, her intrinsic value, and not compromise herself for.
Okay, stop. We're not doing this, ma'am. Oh, no. Not on the official Tyesse Report. We're not doing this. I got a women's ministry and I'm trying to help other women. Oh, no. Because Bishop Ellis' wife is a woman. Oh, no, we're not doing this, ma'am. No, Because the way y'all move, it's not giving, I'm trying to start a women's ministry and help people. That's not what y'all are giving. It's giving, attention seeking, and I want to, see what I can come up on. Now, we're not doing that here.
Money, then I'm going to help with, and not compromise herself for money. But really, I just have a women's ministry. And so if I can help another woman overcome and learn her value, her intrinsic value, and not compromise herself for money, then I'm going to help women do that. And that's what this is really about, me helping somebody else. Women need help. The people need help. And if my testimony, my story can help somebody, that's what I'm going to do. There's another statement. So yeah, I may go live to answer a few specific questions, but yeah, it's just testimony time. That's all. I just finally have the courage to talk about it. I finally have overcome the fear of something happening to me about talking about it. We do live in Detroit. People come up missing and dying all the time. But I feel God, and I know that the Lord is with me, and I know that my story and things happen to me for a reason. So it's just time for me to tell it. I'm healed, and I want to talk about it. I don't blame him. I was in love. I believe he cared for me deeply. So this is not about blaming anybody. People are broken. They do things for different reasons. We have to understand that. And so when we psychoanalyze things, you get to the root of things, you uncover the truth. And so that's what this is all about. May the truth make us free. So yeah, I hope those bank statements help you though. But I'll dig for more stuff. All right, bye. Okay, so let me respond to you.
You don't respond to nothing, ma'am. Hey, Larry. Hey, brother. You don't have to show us nothing else, ma'am. Put your bag and your files and stuff back up, ma'am. Well, let me go get some. No. First of all, I can put anybody's name on my account. Okay? You can add a name to your damn account. And sometimes, they don't necessarily ask for verification at some establishments. Man, what are we doing here? Well, people come up missing in Detroit. Yeah, I covered the story of Strawberry. I know it happens, lady. Things happen to people unanswered. Yeah, she got a real smart mouth, this lady. Have you noticed that, Don? People are asking her, ma'am, outside of these bank statements, what else do you have? Well, let me go in the back and see what I can find. Man, what is this, Walmart, Target? It would not shock me if Bishop Ellis is, a part of a hit job, y'all. I don't know. This may be some type of hit job. I call them hit jobs now. Prophet Lovey, he's got a hit job on him. You know what they do? This is what they do, y'all. This is how they damn cut up now. My mom has me on her account, so I ain't signed nothing. People all the time call up there. I don't have to add a name to my account. Who you want to add, baby? Give me the name. Betty Jones, Barbara Green. Some banks are, very open with that kind of stuff. She said, I hope that helps. Like you bought this to us. I'm at a point now, y'all, where this is getting to the point now where this is almost, it's kind of like a small version of insanity with these people. And I'm not going to be a part of your propaganda team. I'm not. I refuse to do it. What I will do is talk about it based on what is presented to us. Based on what is presented to us. But I can't do the other style of blogging anymore, y'all. I cannot. I refuse to do it. No. There are other bloggers that don't mind doing it. Don't mind just making Bishop Ellis out to be something, and you don't even know the damn man. You ain't got nothing but this woman word, and you just running and dragging this man through the streets of Detroit. I can't do that. I don't know this woman. I do not. I don't know her. Why would she need to dig? Makes no sense to me. She want to cleanse herself. She want to testify. Ma'am, do that with your therapist, or in your case, your psych. She want to cleanse herself. Someone down the wrong pipe. Hold on. She want to cleanse herself, y'all. She want to cleanse herself, and she want to let everybody know this is what happened for the last 20 years. My credit union had me on my grandchild. Had me and my grandchild. I had to come in and then run a credit check on my grandbaby. Maybe banks and credit unions are different. It just really depends. It really depends on the bank, the organization, because there's so many. It varies from city, and sometimes states are different, cities are different. Credit union versus bank. You know what I'm saying? You have e-banks now. So it's all kinds of stipulations and requirements. If you want to get clean, lady, go dip yourself in Lake Minnetonka. Shout out to Prince. Yeah, go out there, take all your clothes off and go out there and purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. That's true. I'm in Nashville. Okay, KT. So what do we have? We have a tale of two bishops. We have the real bishops of Detroit, y'all. Okay. So we have Marvin Winans, who is just going on, just, a dogmatic tirade, right? He even covered everybody, potheads, the gay people, and Greek organizations, right? He got everybody covered. And so I don't know what to add to this, because it's a part of the Black church paradigm. It really is. That's what they do. Marginalized people, other groups, they otherize. They do. That's what they do. If you're not a part of the fold, if you're not in the number, you will be in a sermon. I promise you. It's either getting in or you fit in. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Where was I at? Tyesse Report, new followers and friends. She can literally go. You can go over there across Grand River and go over there to Canada and just jump in the opposite way or either way. She's enjoying 20 years with him, disrespecting his marriage, and now she wants to start a women's ministry. Exactly. Okay. Why are you going online? You need to repent to his wife. That's where you start first. Exactly, LaFrance. If this is an accurate affair, go talk to Sister Ellis, First Lady Ellis. Sit down with her and give her book, line, and verse. Okay, listen, let me explain something to y'all. Okay, let me explain this to y'all. Okay? Explain something to everybody. There are people that live in Detroit. Y'all live in Detroit, and y'all know these pastors. Y'all know these bishops and stuff. Okay? You know them. Okay, we don't know them. I'm not for the. I'm not for the. You know, I don't know this man to be saying, well, you know, y'all know the man in Detroit. We don't know him. We don't know none of these people. And a lot of y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is no tea and no shade. A lot of y'all in our inbox ministry, our email ministry, a lot of y'all don't be liking these people. Y'all live in these cities, and the bloggers are on to it now. Y'all live in these cities, no shade to you. Y'all live in these cities, and you secretly don't like some of these ministers. And then y'all will be like, well, yeah, well, you know, some of this stuff been whispered about for years. I've heard about this. I've heard about that. Okay, but you're not telling the fact that you don't even like the person for whatever reason. And you never did. So now is your opportunity to say, oh, yeah, no shade to you. Now is your time to say, oh, yeah, well, I've been hearing and we've been hearing. The bloggers, we clocked that by now, honey. It's over with. Mm-hmm. Give me some receipts. You got to go look like this woman got to go look. She's talking about, give me a minute. Let me go and find something else. Ma'am, you should have had all your shit ready already before you came live, lady. Let me go in the back and see what else I can find. Like she looking for a bell pepper or an onion. Let me explain something to y'all. These bishops are men. Pastors are men. Even our female leaders. They have lives. They have pasts. We got to understand. Now, at the official Tyesse Report, we do not use that as an excuse if somebody is caught in error. We don't use the, oh, he's human. But we want you to understand. Stop deifying these leaders. You know, stop acting like they're the Virgin Mary and, you know, and Paul. Apostle Paul. They are not God. They are human beings. They are people. That is not excusing anybody that has been spiritually manipulated. If you spiritually manipulated somebody, if you coerce somebody into sex because of your power and your authority, that is not to excuse any of that. We're just giving you just a little, we just, you know. No, she's talking about, I got to go in the back. Let me see what else I can find. Ma'am, listen, I have a whole show to do in a couple of hours. Keep it. Don't worry about it. We don't care. Well, Tyesse, you know, your show is centered around Black women and all this stuff. And she said that she's trying to start a women's ministry. So wouldn't you be patient with her? Hell no, we're not patient. I'm not patient. Nobody got time for this. Malcolm Jamal Warner just died. We got to process that. I grew up with this young man. And now we waiting for her to go in the back and find something like she's looking for a pack of pork chops and some damn basmati rice and a can of cream of mushroom. We got to process that. We didn't even have time to process that breaking news at the top of the show. Girl, you still got 2004 bank statements? 2004? They say Bank One ain't even in business no more. Did it merge? Does anybody know? I've never heard of Bank One. I have 2 Credit One accounts. I don't know about Bank One. Never heard of these people. That would have been a group of bitter women if she did start that. We're gonna stop the show for a minute then, Fatima. Let me see what the lights are looking like. I'll stop the show, Fatima, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'll stop the show for a minute. Okay, merger with Chase in 2004. Thank you, brother. Okay. Y'all got this inbox. Y'all know I'm back home. This inbox is hot, baby. Thank y'all so much. I'm back home. Who is this? Oh, you know what? He's like a Bendigo. He is like a Bendigo. When I tell you, a Bendigo strong face ass has the same energy for me. It draws a visceral response out of me. Are you serious? Okay. 221. Well, that's good. That's pretty good, y'all. But let's see if we can get to 300. Yeah, that's a pretty good start. Everybody, can y'all please? Okay, so Marcus Rogers, Task Squad. He did this shit with my brother Larry Reed about 3 weeks ago. You know, and I'm trying not to read this man, y'all. I'm trying my best not to read this man because I'm trying to evolve as a blogger. He did some shit with Tiffany Montgomery talking about sassy prophets or something. I'm trying not to read this man, y'all. These people keep pushing me. Whew, can y'all please intercede for me? Please intercede for the arch. Because we know you're homophobic. We know you're homophobic. We get it. I'm trying not to lay this man out, Marcus Dan Rogers. There's a lot I could say. I don't have time for no litigation right now. A lot I could add to the story. Tyler Perry pays Devon Franklin to play gay character. And then he has on the thumbnail. Well, let me go to the. I gotta go to the actual post. Hold on, y'all, because they sent me a screenshot. Hold on. I gotta go to the, because I don't follow these weirdos. Let me go to YouTube and go to the actual post so I can open it up and see what's going on here. Marcus Rogers. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so he got Medea on the thumbnail. He got Devon Franklin on the thumbnail. And in the back, it's a rainbow flag. And it says that the thumbnail is bend over for money. Bend over for money is the thumbnail. Tyler Perry pays Pastor Devon Franklin to play gay character. Okay. Sir, right now it's being alleged. First of all, this is my favorite show right now. Number 1, Divorced Sisters. I cannot wait for episode 8. Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry that you had to get it that way. Key and Massey. Right now, it's ambiguous. It's kind of like we don't know if the character is gay or if it's just, you know, they're trying to play with our minds on the show. But there's nothing wrong with it if Devon Franklin, a real pastor, is playing a gay character. It is a character. And how do you know about all this bending over and stuff, Marcus? You know, whenever we have these conversations, you know about everything. You got the rainbow flag on your thumbnail and are bending over and stuff. Why do you keep knocking this damn thing down? Oh, you got the cord in. You sure know a lot about this stuff. And, you know, who doing the bending, as my nephew Antonio says. Here's what I believe. These people on YouTube, this is how they get their clicks and views. I understand it, but I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do clickbait. I don't have to do thumbnails that make somebody look a certain way. I know you have to draw people, and there's a way you can do it without inferring stuff and without, you know. being too insultive. You can be a little playful. But, you know, Marcus, you know, like I said, there's a lot I could say, but I don't want to be in litigation. I don't want to be in litigation, Marcus. If you haven't watched Divorced Sisters, you have time to watch all 7 episodes and get caught up before the next episode drops. One of the key characters, LaToya Luckett. LaToya Luckett is married to Devon Franklin. You know, they are a pastor and first lady, and it's kind of being toyed with and played with that Devon Franklin character is LGBTQ because his assistant or his armor bearer is really, really like, she's really annoying, the man. She's playing the hell out of that part. How come Hunk with Jesus ain't get all this? Well, of course not. And so Marcus is known for not getting all the information. He probably ain't watched one episode of Divorced Sisters. He just heard that there may be a gay scenario, and it's Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry already got his issues. And so that's enough to get a whole video started. We're in a quandary right now, y'all. We're in a quandary. We have people like the lady, the bank receipt lady, you know, that is, you know, more than willing to try to ruin and tarnish somebody's reputation for what? We also have Bishop Winans, you know, who has really just recently overcome a number of health challenges. Like, you would be in just a state of gratitude, sir. Bishop Winans, you know, you overcome a lot of health challenges here lately. And so you would think that, you know, you would be like, okay, I'm going to spread the good news. I want to let everybody know that God is love. And, you know, we need you to come in here. Come on in. There's a seat for you here. If anything needs to be done, God will do it. Because if I show love and I preach the word, you know what I'm saying, without adding any extra oomph to it, if there needs to be any salvation or anything brought to the table, God will do it. He will prick your heart, draw you in. I don't think these people have to do all of this. Like I said, this man hit about 3 different topics, and I can't. I'm not gonna beat this horse to death, y'all. I can't do it. I need everybody to be aware that tonight is Monday. Tonight is Monday. I need you to be back here. All 416 of you, I need you to be back here for Monday Night Live. If you can get back over here, please come back around here, okay? For Monday Night Live. I want to shoot for 8:30. I think that works for me. Maybe 8:30 or 9. Okay? So if you can, I need you to be back here for Monday Night Live right here on the official Tyesse Report, okay? Monday Night Live, 8:30 or 9 Eastern, okay? So just take an hour off depending on your time zone, okay? Well, let's do 8:30. I'm going to do 8:30. I'm going to do my best to do 8:30. Yeah, I'm not going to work too hard tonight because I've already done this show. I always want to get your feedback, Ty Squad. I always want to get your feedback. I don't mind sitting talking for a few moments and seeing if you guys have anything to add to this. Copy. And then I'm going to drop the link if anybody would like to come up. And if we don't get anybody to come up, we will be on our way. I got to start my day. I'm going to do some serious R&B with this kind of rain. Oh, I'm going to do some Regina Bell, some Mickey Howard, Angela Winbush, you know. Okay, anybody want to come up and address a bank statement gate, Bishop Winans, you know what I'm saying, Tyler Perry, Devon Franklin. Okay, I'm gonna read the. Okay, all right. Okay, I won't say your name at all. I'm going to tell you this: Bishop and his church is not gut bucket at all. I love this family, and I'm not saying this is not true, but his wife is a bigwig with Mary Kay, a beautiful woman, really. Please don't say my name. I won't. Please don't say my name. Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're not gonna drag Bishop Ellis to the streets of Detroit because some woman or some random woman, we don't even know this lady. Mm-hmm. So they say First Lady is a big wig over at Mary Kay Cosmetics. Mm-hmm. My second show, but I'm going back to rewatch previous episodes. I'm loving it so far. Well, thank you so much, Alicia Sheehan. Thank you so much, Alicia Sheehan. Okay. So we got to figure out Tyesse Squad. Ain't nobody hitting the link? Did anybody hit the link? No. Okay, so we got to figure out what happened to Malcolm Jamal Warner. They're saying he drowned. It is summertime. Please tell me it wasn't Lake Lanier. Oh, my God. Yeah, she got one of those pink cat for Mary Kay. Who got a pink Cadillac? Oh, the First Lady? Pat, don't tell me the woman over there in the car got a pink Cadillac for Mary. You talk about Bishop Ellis' wife. Okay, so the news that we broke earlier, Tyesse Spot, I'm so sorry for those that came in. I hate that you had to hear it so abruptly. I will give you the news again at this time. The breaking news here at the official Tyesse Report: Malcolm Jamal Warner, known for his role as Theo on the hit show The Cosby Show, has been reported to have died, according to TMZ. TMZ is the first to have broke this news, and now it is hitting all of the mainstream media. Again, Malcolm Jamal Warner, actor who starred in The Cosby Show, has died at the age of 54. He is survived by his daughter and his lovely wife. We are waiting for word from his co-stars, including Felicia Rashad and even Bill Cosby. We're waiting for statements from Keisha Knight Pulliam, and maybe something from Lisa Bonet, possibly, even Debbie Allen. So we're just waiting on our word, and we stand with the bereaved family at this time. We know to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. We know that, but it still does not take the sting away when our hearts are broken, right? So yes, I'm so sorry that many of you came in late and you got the news in casual conversation. We did break the news at the top of the show. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, Tyesse Squad. I'm going to work to find out what's going on so I can have a detailed report for you when we go live tonight at 8:30 East Coast, 7:30 Central. But there's 452 people here, and I'm not going to just lead this audience in here like this. I get paid based on retention. The word is retention. So I get paid based on how long I keep you here listening to what I say. All right. So I'm not going to just let y'all get up out of here with nearly 500 people in the chat. I'm shocked about Malcolm. Yeah. It's Tempest Bledsoe, the young woman, they play Sandra, Elvin. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's just so much going on, y'all. Maybe I need to take me a nap and then get up and produce the show. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take me a nap. I can't, y'all, the way y'all got this inbox on fire right now, I can't do it. I'm gonna take me a good nap, Mm-hmm. Oh, Rhonda from Virginia. I met her at Reformation. She sent me the picture me and her took. You made my day when I got to meet you and converse with you at Reformation Experience Sunday service. I am headed back home and we watched you yesterday and again this morning. I told y'all, I told y'all, you know, basically, I was clueless that many people knew me. I had no idea. Once I got there, like I said, I got to the elevator from my room. There was a wonderful woman in the elevator, beautiful black lady, and she said, "Hi, Tyesse." And you know, I got kind of took off guard. I'm like, "Okay, hi." And she said, "I follow you." Okay, so that was a one-off. Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's a one-off. Maybe it's a random lady, that beautiful sister that knows me. So I get to the main ballroom, you know. I get to the ballroom. I sit down because I want to be on the back row because I want to be kind of incognito. Larry had me seats in the front and the VIP section, but I told her, I said, "No, I was going to sit in the back," you know. Me, William, we all had seats, you know, near the Celestial Circle tier seats. And so, but I wanted to sit, you know, kind of like to the side. And so I sat down, and then people just start coming up to me. I didn't know people recognize me like that, you know. I didn't have on a baseball cap, sunglasses, but people still recognize me. It was surreal, was the only way I could describe it. So also, you guys, as I give you this Reformation recap, I got to meet so many people. I got to meet all of the LRL Tie Squad members. I got to meet Naida, CJ, you name it. I met everybody from our chat. Travis Gatling. But I also got to meet and hug. I got to meet Shamarco, Kendall, everybody, and everybody has genuine energy. It is not fake. It is not perfunctory, because I would recognize it spot on. It's real energy. When they see you, Shamarco was like, "Oh my God, Ty," and just a real solid hug, right? I know fake stuff. I know the energy because I've operated in it. I have in the past. So, you know, when somebody comes up to you like, "Hey, girl." Yeah. Mm-hmm. As I said earlier, I'm sitting there, I'm getting ready to go because, you know, offering is, you know, being, you know, taken up. I've already given, you know, a seed. I'm going to give another seed. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting ready to go. And then Genesis Warren, she's walking out. I'm thinking Genesis Warren is walking to hug somebody next to me or in my area that I'm sitting in. She walks directly up to me and gives me a hug. Genesis Warren, and she's like, "Tyesse, I love you." She said, "You may not know me, but I love you." I couldn't believe this stuff. I could not believe it. I'm not even sitting up here trying to front or add an answer to it. That's how it felt. These people really like this morning as I checked out, me and Joanne arranged to meet in the lobby, and we sat down and had a really great conversation. And Joanne opened up to me, and I know she ain't gonna mind me saying this, but Joanne opened up to me and told me about how she and why she became a LRL. I know she won't mind me saying this, right? And, you know, she opened up and told me the reason, and I'm hearing this from a lot of people, you know, why they joined the Reformation experience and why they're there to support and all this stuff. What it seems to be to me, and based on what Joanne and others have said, is that they have found a space that is free of all of the dogma and all of the restraints that they had, you know, in traditional worship spaces, you know. And there's somebody that's teaching them more about the economic side of life, more about financial freedom, more about the global economy and the world in which we live in and the things that are going on geopolitically. People are really just, people are over, and this is no disrespect to the scriptures, but I think most people, they've heard Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Jonah in the whale, and all of these stories. And that doesn't mean those stories don't have a place. But there's a whole world going on. We're dealing with, today we got the news about what's going on in Gaza, with people being unalived in line to get aid and food. These are war crimes, right? And so, Israel, as always, they don't know nothing and they don't believe the numbers are real, That's what we're dealing with right now in this world. And so, people are looking for their leaders to speak out against atrocities. What's going on in the world. I received so much sitting there, listening and bringing all that stuff in, bringing it all in. One thing I enjoyed, and I don't know if Larry even knew about this in me, concerning the sun and vitamin D. Maybe he knew it, maybe he did not. That was very eye-opening, the sun part, right? Because I do not like the sun. I hate the sun. I don't like the way it feels on my skin. I don't like to be in sun. I don't like, if I'm outside, I want to be under some trees, or I want to be like covered. And that's not a good thing for people, black people, okay? All right, but listen. And spiritually, because Larry broke that thing down. He also talked about the need for us to really start looking into getting the hell up out of here and figuring out what we're going to do. Also instructing your children, talking to your grandkids, talking to your kids about what the hell is going on. So if somebody in a van pulls up to them, they can know what to do. Have a plan. They say ICE is just rolling up to people, talking about get in, get in. And we're told to respect authority, but we're the #1 victims of sex trafficking. The hell? Somebody get in. Kendall, I can't stand the sun. Me and the sun have a really bad relationship. I just don't like heat. I just don't like something just burning in my face. I do not understand sunbathing. I don't understand tanning. I don't. I really don't. I think people that do that, maybe, I don't know. You actually laying in the sun, ma'am? You have a whole towel out here. You're just laying for the purpose of the sun hitting you. You're sunbathing. Wow, interesting. Yeah, we miss you, Lachika, but there's always 2026 is. I was going to do a whole conversation about this, y'all, but since we're here and I'm trying to retain this 400 people, I can do it now. Reformation was really, really a great experience. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. What happened? What happened, nephew? Tell me what happened first. Hold on. Tell me what happened, nephew. I'm on my other page, so let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Cheryl Harris, it was a pleasure meeting you too. Let me know what happened first, nephew. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute or two to process. It's gonna take a minute or two to process. All of y'all need to start planning for Reformation 2026 now. Yeah, don't wait around. The Whitley was a beautiful hotel. It had contemporary flair with traditional charm. And I'm a Marriott Bonvoy member. I know all of their properties. Oh, okay, nephew. Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just play it by ear. But I do have a proposal for the Reformation Planning Committee. To the Reformation Planning Committee, I think we need to move Reformation from summer to winter. From summer to winter. Next year is the last one stateside, 2027 in South Africa. Oh, yeah, we all got to get our passports then. It was great to see you too, Kendall. It really was. Yeah. Okay, so we need to move Reformation next year to maybe November, December, Larry. You know, I don't like this summer. I don't do summer weather. I don't want to be out in the summer like this. Everybody, Reformation Planning Committee, can we please, let's shoot for November, December. Yeah. You know what? Let's just do January. Let's do January, Larry, and get it over with. Yeah, let's do January. Okay. Yeah, just give it play it by ear. But ever since Loyalty Gate, I've been kind of skeptical about you. Nephew, ever since Loyalty Gate, because that was blown out of proportion. So I've been kind of, watching the tides. I'm careful about ever since Loyalty Gate, Okay. I love my country. My ancestors' ashes are here. Okay. And if I'm forced to leave my country, I will face a curse on the land so bad. Okay, Cheryl, can you kind of like break that up a little bit? Because they're gonna say you talk about the curse. Talk about the curse part. Because these people don't know the difference between white magic and black magic, Cheryl. You want to talk about the curse a little bit, Mama, a little bit? What curse are you going to place? Ice Cube said in the 90s, yeah, we'll leave, but we're going to burn it down on our way out. Now, you talking about that, Cheryl? Okay, Larry say he's going to take my suggestion under, yeah, he can move it to a cooler month. Yeah, cooler month. Mm-hmm. So, Tyesse, is this your first Reformation? And you talking about you making suggestions? Wait, stop. You got to get a plan. We waiting on Michelle. Michelle, they say you over there working. You gonna be working roots on these people? Who was that? The guy cursed. Who was that? The guy cursed in the Bible. Let me see. Who the guy cursed in the Bible in the Old Testament? No, I'm not talking about the serpent. In the Old Testament, God cursed the serpent in Genesis 3:14. The ground. Okay, no, I'm not talking about that. Was it Ham? It was either Ham or it was Ham. One of them. Ham, Pam, Sam. One of them. Or was it Seth? Was Ham cursed in the Bible? Okay, somebody got cursed. And everybody, it was Ham. I knew it was Ham. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me see. Why was Ham cursed in the Bible? Okay, so in the biblical story of Noah, Ham was not directly cursed. Instead, Noah cursed Ham's son, Canaan, because of an act of disrespect committed by Ham. Ham saw his father naked while Noah was drunk and told his brothers about it, rather than covering him up. I've always wondered about this story, y'all. Didn't he see his dad naked? Yeah, I'm getting there, Alicia Shin. I've always wondered, is this story rooted in homoeroticism, or was this a cultural norm that, you shouldn't see your parents naked? Because it's not clear. Where's Bishop Felton when you need him, So was this a cultural norm? Did he turn right and then he turned left? Or was this more about some type of homo, fixation or something going on around here? Ham was never cursed. Canaan was. Okay, they said Ham's line was caught cursed with dark skin, and that's where black skin came from. Oh yeah, y'all. This is it's 2:00 in the afternoon. We can't go this. We can't get this deep, y'all. Oh no, Ty Squad. We can't. It's 2:41. I think he had sex with his dad. Tabitha, you know these people. These people not ready for them kind of conversations now, Tabitha. You know they still talking about the angels, the homosexual men that was coming over there beating on the door. Talking about, yeah, we want to know them men, bring them men's out. They say that's how the gay people act today. You know, they weaponizing that scripture still. We want that men that we saw went up in there, bring them out. You know, I did hear that, Larry, about the dark skin and the curse and oh my God, y'all, this stuff it's really, really multi-layered. True Larry, True Larry, Mormons believe that. Oh wow. The Mormons believe that. Blaming it on the liquor since Noah times. Okay, well, I don't know why that's so problematic, but didn't what's his name offer his 2 daughters and said that they don't even know a man, they haven't been with a man. Here, take my daughters. Y'all, I tell y'all, this is what I be talking about when Bishop Felton is over here. It's things like this I've been telling y'all about. But then people, Bishop Felton always has an answer for everything. So little things I be talking about. But Bishop Felton, he always has an answer for this stuff. You must not want me to okay, Lashika, thank you so much. I was taught that it's because we never covered his father. He never covered his father and went and told, which is shameful, instead of covering him. That's why the other brothers walked backwards to cover him. Well, I think none of us want to see our parents, none of us want to see our parents, unclothed. But the cursing part of it all, like, that's really, really deep, for a whole curse for seeing somebody naked. I don't know, y'all. There's a lot of layers to that we may need to one day try to have a conversation around. So I promised you guys that we were going to be doing more In the Nose on Monday and Fridays. But I'm being honest with y'all, the way the news cycle is set up with the church scandals and regular pop culture, it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna make it my business, y'all. No matter what happens, no matter what comes, I'm gonna start making it priority to do In the Nose or Monday and Friday news briefs. Because as I said, we have what's going on in Gaza, and then we have what else? We have the WNBA All-Star Weekend. They came out with their shirts on, basically saying, "Pay us, for what we're worth." That was big over the weekend. We also have a lot of flooding. We got a lot of heat. Georgia is like a heat dome right now. So we got a lot going on. We got a lot to cover. And so I apologize, you guys, but I wanted to bring this story to y'all because they couldn't wait until Wednesday night. They said when his dad woke up, he saw something. He can't see his son. They said when his dad woke up, he saw something. He can't see his son had looked at him while he was sleeping. He saw what his son left behind. Tabitha, you may have to come up and break that down, and give us a little more, and give it a little more sound. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If anybody has anything to add to Ham and all them people over there in the cursing style, I'm gonna drop the link so y'all can give it a sound if you want to. There are curses and there's cussing somebody out, disrespecting you. Okay, I was just trying to figure out because we don't want people calling you, a black magic partaker, Michelle. Hey, Tabitha.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, how's the weather in Memphis?
Burning up.
Oh my God. It
Burning
is
up.
pouring down here, literally pouring down.
We could use the rain. Yeah, we could, but just real quick, that's one of those stories that's kind of near and dear to me, so to speak,
Okay.
because of the layout of it. It's like when it says Cain knew his wife, and then Adam knew Eve, and then she had Cain. Well, for me, it's the same thing. He looked upon his dad while his daddy was asleep.
Okay.
And when his daddy woke up, he saw that his son had looked upon him. I can't see nobody who looked at me while I was asleep. They didn't have no Ring cameras back then. So
Well, maybe that's the person that's narrating the scripture saying that.
well, I'm back to the fact of how they play on words in scripture. They never use the word sex in scripture. When nobody had sex, they never said it. It was always they knew them, or we just knew that was basically what they were saying, so to speak.
Okay.
And I just think that's another one of those cases, in all honesty.
Okay.
That he saw that his son had looked upon him when he woke up. It's not possible. But he could see what his son left behind, and it was so bad that he cursed his son's baby child. You ain't gonna curse your child. You ain't gonna curse your grandson because they looked at you naked. Because back then everybody was half naked. So that's just I'll never believe otherwise.
What did he leave behind?
Semen. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. But that's it.
The church folks, they not ready for these kind of conversations.
Well, I'm ready.
Well, thank you, Tabitha. Have a wonderful day. Stay cool.
You too. Hey, Sister Michelle. Okay.
Hey, my sister.
All right, I'm going back to the chat.
All right.
Hey, my sister Tabitha. Hello, my beautiful elder Tyesse. Hello, the Thai squad. So in the chat, I had said something. When I'm reading that scripture,
you said you're gonna curse the country when you leave.
I thought, yes. Okay, so I'll cover 2 points. Yes, I did say, because I was so hurt by that. If I am forced out of my, because this soil is my ancestral soil.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm forced out, what I will do is turn 7, and I mean it. I will turn 7 ways, and I will curse the air, the land, the money, the animals, the livestock, the water. This land, it'll be until you do right by me, no good will come to you 50 times over. It's what I mean if I'm forced off this land. And number one, I know that it's true, because if you force all the Black people off, the money stops. We Black people, we keep this economy going. So I know my curse, just on that strength of that alone, I know that when I say it, when I speak it out, that it's going to happen. If you run us off, who do they think keeps this land afloat? Everything that this land has used, it come from Black people. It come from the music, from the fashion, from the entertainment. A movie is not really a good movie until you put some Black people in it. Let's just be clear. A movie is not really a good movie, and they know, and they realize that. And other countries realize that. They try to act like Black people are not marketable overseas. That's a lie. That's a lie. So if you run us off this land, just watch what happens to the money. And watch what happens to the creativity, because they have no creativity apart from us. Oh, wow. So I know that when I turn 7 ways and curse your air, your water, your livestock, yes, it will go, because we're the ones that hold it up. And number 2, when I was saying about Noah cursing his son, I said there's a difference between the type of curse that I'm talking about, which I said it'll spread all throughout your generation. Okay. Because of what you have done, the level of atrocity. Yeah. To run somebody off the land. Yes, this will follow you. Your children won't be blessed. That's why your children won't be blessed. Nothing you put your hands on will be blessed, because you took it from black people in the first place. You took it from indigenous people. You
Yeah.
took it from people of color. So nothing that you put your hands on is going to be blessed. If you talking about forcing us out, that's I don't think that was the type of curse that Noah did. I think Noah woke up and cussed. There's a difference between cursing somebody and waking up and cussing, saying, "You low down MF mother, I can't believe you laughing at I can't believe you did that to me while I was drunk. You no good. Your brothers are way better than you. You ain't nothing but a." That's the and that's what I think Noah. That's the way I think Noah came at his son Ham.
Okay. We said Ham, but it's Ham.
Yes.
Okay, we think black people are ham, hot links, bacon and stuff like that. Okay. Well, thank you, Shell. You clarified it and you gave it sound.
I gave it sound. I'm gonna get back down and let Brother Vince come up. Thank you, Elder. Thank you, Ty Squad.
Love you, sis. Hey, Vince. We can't hear you. Let me unmute your mic. Okay, hey, Vince.
What's going on, Tyesse? I'm cooking right now, so I apologize, Ryan. But while working on my MDiv in school,
working on what?
Class, my Master's of Divinity.
Okay.
So I took this class called Pentateuch. That's the first 5 books of the Bible. And in one of the books for this class, one of the authors quoted someone from like the 70s, and it kind of stuck in my mind, and I'm kind of leaning towards this way. I don't think it was he looked on his dad with a thought of homosexuality. I think because the scripture says his father's nakedness. Now, it could be that his father was just naked, or his father's nakedness could be his mother. Why else would Noah wake up and curse his kids?
Okay. So
could it be a situation of incest? I'm not saying it's the truth, but I'm just saying it could possibly be that.
Yeah, it's a lot of interpretations, a lot of ways you can look at it, and scripture is usually like that. So that is a point that, yeah. So you think it could have been the mother, you said?
Yes, because during the biblical times, it's a lot of women who aren't even mentioned in scripture. It's not that they weren't important. The Bible is written from a patrilineal standpoint, a male-dominated standpoint. So his father's nakedness could mean his mother, or it could not.
Well, that is interesting. Where are you watching us from?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay, all right, Tampa Bay. And how long have you been watching?
I've been watching this show since you started, but I've been watching you since you were on the Four Kings.
Okay, I got you. Well, I appreciate the viewership and your perspective is giving us something to know on concerning that.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead
and don't be a stranger.
I won't. Y'all have a good day.
All right. Yo, I don't know what happened over there with Ham and Ham. I don't know what happened with Ham. I just don't know. I don't know what happened over there. I heard they moved and we never heard nothing else about it, honey. They found another place. Okay. I don't know whether they found another apartment or what. Okay, Ty Squad. Well, I've given all I can give on this matter. Unless this woman comes with something that just blows me away, I can't do this, y'all. I'm sorry. I think Gigi started the exhaustive spirit. Gigi started it, and it has permeated through YouTube. She was exhausting, spiritually, physically. And so because of that energy that was originated with Sister Gigi, it now makes everybody like, girl, we're just over it already. We didn't even heard the rest of your story and we're over it. So we'll see what happens. I'll follow the story, but yeah, this is about probably all I can give you guys right now with Bishop Ellis. Unless there's something that's like, blow me out the water, right? Yeah. That was a lot. Okay. Yeah, no, that was a lot. You're right. All right, everybody, let's all go and do our thing, rest, And we'll see you back here tonight at 8:30 for an all new episode of Monday Night Live. It's going to be a smaller version, but still, because I'm just getting home and I don't really want to overdo it. I'm just getting home from a great weekend. So I'm going to, make myself, acclimated to my my new surroundings. I've been at the hotel for 2 days, right? All right. I need everybody that can. It is a new week. We're at 0. We're at 0. We're starting a new week. Somebody say a new week. So everybody that can, if you enjoyed this live, you enjoyed this commentary, you may help us by sending $8.88, or you can send more. It depends what you want to do. Okay. Somebody say, well, Chase, I want to send a whole $100. Feel free, Okay, so those are the ways to give right there on your screen. Yeah, multiple ways to give. I want to leave that up for just a minute. And I hope to see you back here for Monday Night Live. I think I'm going to do some type of top 5 tonight because, I don't want to labor too long tonight. If I do a top 5, I can come on at 9 o'clock. But if I do a regular, I have to come on at 8:30. So, yeah. So I'm thinking about doing a top 5 a Monday night top 5. All right. That'll just work better for me. Okay. 888 is the number to give. We have Chime, Zelle, Venmo, and PayPal. Cash App being our primary. So thank you, Shelly. Bowling Strickland for 888. Thank you, More Than Determined, for 888. And thank you for everybody on the replay crew that will sow and give at this time. Okay. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so on your way out. Continue to lift the family of Malcolm Jamal Warner up. And we hope to have a full, detailed report tonight on Monday Night Live. Have a great, great Monday. Stay cool and stay dry, depending on where you're located. Cue the music. We started with gospel. Can we? Yeah, let's do a little R&B on the way out. Or something smooth.